What is up, fans? Literally just got home. As I was leaving work, scrolling through Twitter, and as you can tell by the title, my boys, the Miami Dolphins have given DeVante Parker a contract extension. How much, for how much, and from how much, and for how long, and the guarantee and all that stuff, I will get to that. But scrolling through Twitter, and I saw that they were in talks to give DeVante Parker a contract extension. Now, if you don't know, DeVante Parker was going to be gone this year, essentially. But they brought him back. They gave him a 2-year contract, essentially a 1-year prove it. Next year, there was no guarantee money, no nothing. They could have cut him and let him go. But the man has been playing extremely solid this year. And if you don't think that he's a solid wide receiver or deserves the contract he gets, as I like to say, I can't help you. Because he's been our best wide receiver all year. We'll break down stats, but let's break down this contract. 4 years, $40 million on this contract, about $10 million a year. It's pricey, but it's not. When I break it down, it's actually not that pricey because it's all about the guarantee money. If you don't know why, guarantee money is what you have to give. So we gave Tannehill and Dominic Sue, all these guys, $100+ million contracts with like $50-60 million guarantee, and that's why all of a sudden we still owe them money. With DeVante Parker, his guarantee is only a $21.5 million guarantee over 4 years. It is not that much. And there's the $8 million signing bonus. So to break it down, he's getting the signing bonus ASAP. So essentially what it is you sign, here's $8 million. Thank you for being on the team. It's a little bit of an incentive to get these guys to sign these contracts, is to give them money up front. Here's a signing bonus. Here you go. Take it and enjoy it. Next year in 2020, his contract's fully guaranteed at $4.5 million. So he gets $4.5 million next year. And in 2021, he gets $7.7 million fully guaranteed. So for the next 2 years, DeVante Parker is a Miami Dolphin at roughly, let's see if I can do math off the top of my head real quick. That's about $12.2 million for the next 2 years fully guaranteed. Then after that, it all becomes, well, we can let him go. So, he's on the books up until 2023, but after 2021 we can let him go because of the $8 million signing bonus. Because if you take the 12.2 million plus the 8 million, 21.5 million. If you get what I'm picking up and you're putting what I'm getting and all that stuff. But essentially, Miami Dolphins, they said to DeVante Parker, listen, we want to see what you can do in our offense. We see what you could do when you're healthy. We see what you can do when you got your head straight, when you got your body on the line, all that stuff. Let's see what you could do with Chad O'Shea. We like the type of receiver you are, the big physical body wide receiver. Let's see what you can do. And this year, he's been doing really well. Like, the start the season, if you look at the first 4 or 5 games, it's hard to judge how the man could produce, especially against the Ravens. He still had 7 catches for 75 yards, did nothing against New England, 6 catches for 56 yards against the Cowboys. The Chargers, 4 for 4, 4 catches, 4 passes for 70 yards and a touchdown. Then he went on a stint with 3 games with touchdown passes. Where he really started to light it up was recently in the season. You had the Buffalo game, 10 catches, 135 yards. You had the Eagles game that really solidified that he deserved this contract extension. 10 years, 10 catches, 159 yards, 2 touchdowns. You could see what this man can do. Now, again, his contract is not too big. It's not. I like the contract. I like the contract because it's another. What the Dolphins are doing a lot, especially like with Jakeem Grant's contract and with some of these guys' contract, is yes, we'll give you money. We will credit you for doing a good job. We'll credit you for producing, but we're going to look after our butts in the future. So if you don't produce for the next 2 years, we're going to cut you. And it's not going to affect us at all when it comes to cap. Same thing with Jakeem Grant. They can cut Jakeem Grant in this offseason, and it really won't do much because this year is where he got his guaranteed money. So the Dolphins are being super, super smart with their contract extensions and with their contracts in general. So the fact that they jumped on this with DeVante Parker getting hot and, all right, next year we still had him under contract, but you do this before the contract year. You do this before they can all of a sudden hit free agency and before they get hot. Prime examples of that is Jakeem Grant, Olivier Vernon, Lamar Miller, Jarvis Landry. If they would have done what they're doing with DeVante Parker, again, I'm not comparing any of these guys to each other. What I'm comparing is the situation. The fact that they, all right, before the contract year, let's give this guy an extension and let's be smart about it. You know, like I said, next year, $4.5 million. The year after that, $7.7 million. We got DeVante Parker on the books for the next 2 years for that amount of money. And then the $8 million signing bonus now. I don't hate the move. I don't hate the move because now, say he balls out. Say he has like a 1,500 receiving yard year, which I hope he does play these next 3 games. I want him to break 1,000 yards, and he will if he does. Then all of a sudden, next year he balls out. Dolphins are going to offer him a contract like this where 4 years, $21.5 million guaranteed. He's going to be like, no, I can make more than that. I can make more than $10 million a year other places. Because they offered Jarvis Landry before they traded him a $12 million a year contract, and he laughed at him. And he went to Cleveland and got, what, 14, 15 from them? This is smart. This is really smart for them to do it before the contract year. You always want to re-sign your top talent, the ones that are producing, the ones that are doing their thing, before their contract year. Always want to do it. Now with draft picks, I think it's after you can't do contract negotiations till after the 3rd year. So there's like, that's why we had to wait with Xavier Howard, and that's why we have to wait for some other guys. It has to be after the 3rd year. But the fact that they jumped on this with DeVante Parker, really, really happy. That's not it. The Dolphins weren't done with re-signing DeVante Parker for an extension. Another 3, I think it's just 3 more years on top of it. Yeah, if I've got this right, unless we have him past 2023, but I'm pretty sure they just tacked on 4 years after this one, you know, just redid his contract. Dolphins claimed defensive back Tay Hayes. He was cut by the Jaguars, and to make room for him, they take Gerald Wills and put him on IR. If you guys watched earlier today's video, which if you haven't, be sure to check it out. I'll talk about that in a second. Gerald Willis wasn't going to play, and he's on IR. So now he's on IR to make room for Tay Hayes, the defensive back that was cut by the Jacksonville Jaguars. But I love this move. 4 years, $40 million, $8 million signing bonus, $21 million guaranteed, $21.5 million guaranteed. The Dolphins re-sign, give DeVante Parker a contract extension. I like the move. The man is showing when he stays healthy, when he has his head straight, when he has a quarterback that can get him the ball, he can ball out. And it's not even that. Because you also have to take in consideration what Adam Gase did last year, the style of offense Adam Gase ran versus what Chad O'Shea runs. This team takes talent and takes players and puts them in position to succeed, whereas Adam Gase and future and past head coaches would say, you need to fit my scheme, not I'm going to fit a scheme around you. And that is why I can really feel that this team's going to be successful. Proof is in the pudding, and it still needs to be proven that this GM and McKenzie and Allen can put the talent on this team, but the coaching staff knows how to put people in place to be successful. But I'm happy. I'm happy for this move. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think of the signing? If you guys don't like the contract extension, give me a reason why. Tell me like, oh, it's too much money and this and that. If your reasoning is, you know, he's only been healthy 1 year, completely justified. Completely justified. That's why I like next year it's only $4.5 million guaranteed, and the following year it's only 7.7. That's still not even starter money at wide receivers. So that's why I like the move, but I want to hear from you guys. If you like it, if you dislike it, be sure to comment below. Let me know. But I hadn't even mean to rhyme. I put a video out earlier today, the breakdown of the Dolphins versus Giants. I had Chris, a.k.a. The Entertainer. He's a Giants YouTuber. Be sure to go back, watch that video. I'm going to link it at the end of this video, or it'll pop up eventually. But be sure to check that video out. Me and Chris did a collab. Cool, super, super cool Giants YouTuber. I'm going to start doing that, especially in the off season when it comes to the draft, and especially next year. I'm going to start collabing with other teams' YouTubers, especially if we're playing them, just because, you know, I want to get the other perspective. I learned a lot from him about the Giants and what he feels about the Giants. So that's going to start happening more. I got a lot of stuff planned for this channel in the future. The picks videos are going to change, where it's going to be me versus my dad versus you guys. You guys are also going to have a say in your picks. It's going to be like a community picks thing. So I got a lot planned. But be sure to go check out that video. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter, breaking down things. I'm also going to, me and my dad I'm going to be live tomorrow. I want to say that real quick. I'm going to be live tomorrow at noon, and then Sunday, me and my dad are going to the game. So I'm going to live stream a little bit of the trip going to the game, and also I'm going to be posting things, pictures, all that stuff on my Twitter and my Instagram, so be sure to follow me over there. Be sure to check out the Bit Boys, great site. Give this video a thumbs up. If you like what they're doing, give this video a thumbs up. If you don't like what they did, give this video a thumbs up. It just lets me know you like the content, you like the breaking news, you like the straight from the phone videos, because I want to get you guys this news as soon as it breaks, as soon as it happens. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Check out DolphinsTalk.com, Sportscasters, 2 great sites I'm affiliated with, 1 streaming, 1 Dolphin content. Other than that, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, I'll be live tomorrow, noon. I'm going to hang out, talk about this game. I want to hear what you guys think about the Dolphins-Giants game. If you want the Dolphins to win, if you want them to lose, to get that higher pick. Be at the game Sunday, like I said 100 times. I think Little Lauderdale, he's going to be at the game. If any of you other guys are going to be at the game, let us know. Could take a picture together, post it in my videos and all that stuff. But other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow with the Dolphins-Giants preview live stream at noon. But other than that, Dolphins give DeVante Parker 4-year contract extension, $40 million, $8 million signing bonus, $21 million guaranteed. Love it. List it. Like it. I don't know what I'm saying. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like usual, stay classy. Fins up.